cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by the Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
Brandon. Happy second week of dry January. Third week of dry January? I don't know if this counts. We're still in dry January. And what better way to get into dry January or continue dry January than to actually finally have a non-alcoholic beer. And I've been waiting to try a beer from these guys. Where are they located? I know they're here in Illinois. But where? Suburb. Naperville? Are they in Naperville?
Naperville.
Yeah. This is the Go Brewing. And they do, if I'm not mistaken, all non-alcoholic beers or very low ABV beers.
Okay.
I was following them when they were first opening up, and now they're finally open. I still haven't made it down there because I'm a real piece of work. But I saw this one specifically when it was coming out. I'm like, that's insane. It's a double IPA that's non-alcoholic. It was a very interesting color.
Yeah.
Right away off the top. But the can is very cool. A lot of graffiti all over the can. And I was happy to see this in the store. So that was nice because I didn't know that they distributed. Apparently they do. I'm trying to see if there is a date on the bottom of the can. There is some stuff on the can. But I don't think it's born on... Oh. This is born on December 28th, 2023. So it's not even a month old.
Oh, wow. That's good.
So it's pretty fresh, especially for being in the store. Not even a month old yet. So the color of it's kind of weird. It is like a burnt... I guess it does look like a double IPA. It's like a burnt orangish. The head was on there for a little while. Your head is dissipated. My head is still kind of sitting there. Kind of looks like a... I don't know. The aroma is really good. It is so this is brewed with Simcoe, Citra, and Mosaic hops. So let's go in here and take a sip. Ready? What do you think?
I like where they're going with this.
Me too. It is hoppy like a double IPA.
Yeah. And there's a maltiness that I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's different than I would say I've ever had in like a beer, but I kind of like it.
I like it. I will say the one thing that I'm missing from this is some sweetness.
Yeah.
It's missing that. But I can appreciate that because it's 86 calories though. So I'm definitely not mad at this. It's there's some maltiness to it without the sweetness, and there's definitely a bitterness to it, and then it's just kind of like a clean, refreshing type of drink.
Yeah. Yeah, there's... the other thing, too, is I think the mouthfeel is a little light on this.
Yeah.
And I'm missing... Not to say that hazy IPAs would ever be classified. Like, you know, I've always thought of, like, saying something is chewy, like, you know, like the stouts that are, like, thick or whatever. And this is by no means, you know, thick. Or hazy IPAs are never really like super thick, but there is like, you know, there's kind of like a bite to it.
By the way, the name of this beer is Not Just Another Story Double IPA.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I do have a whole thing about it on here. I'm with you. I agree exactly with what you were saying. It's well, let me read the description.
Yeah.
It says, our boldest beer yet with Simcoe, Citra, and Mosaic hops. We started with a scratch pad and thought how we could craft our boldest beer yet. James, our head brewer, thought about a double IPA as traditionally that means more hops and alcohol. For us, it means to re-engineer what we knew about our first West Coast Style IPA and go big. There were many challenges to give this beer, its body, color, and head, but it tastes and pours to near perfection. If you like hops and beers with character, this one's for you. So it says Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, malts, barley, profile, grapefruit, papaya, big malty sweetness.
Ooh.
I'm missing the malty sweetness.
Yeah. I'm getting maltiness, but not malty sweetness.
I'm not getting any sweetness.
Yeah.
At all. It's 86 calories. It's below 0.49% ABV. So we are drinking a little bit of alcohol, Brandon.
I'm so wasted.
I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice. Now, overall, for an NA beer, I think it's really good. I like it.
Yes.
I feel like the state of NA beers is getting much, much better. Like, it's really come a long way from the original NA beers. And they've got, like, tropical IPAs. This one sounds very tasty. It's got Brew 1 and Zamba hops, barley, oats, and the profiles mango and peach. That one's called Sunshine State Tropical IPA. It looks like it won a medal for an NA beer.
Okay.
Yeah. They got a sour one as well. A Donut Kill My Vibe Vanilla Maple Stout. Jeez. Interesting. Head on American Wheat.
No, that one's 0.19%.
Uh-oh. Can't do it. Street Cred Nitro Bold. That's a stout. Espresso Cocoa Smooth. Jab Jab Grapefruit IPA. Sunbeam Pills. Recovery Elevator Edition. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, they actually have right now, and they sold out of it. It was $64.99, a mixed 24-pack of 12-ounce cans, and it was their dry January kit, which had, I guess, just a bunch of different mix of their beers. Founders Elite Selection, exclusive limited edition brews were involved with that, so that's kind of cool. Would have been nice. I would like to go. And try them out. Do they have like an actual... I don't know if they actually have a tap room. I thought they did. I could be wrong. Let me look.
On their website, it says inside the tap room.
Oh, perfect. I don't know what I'm looking at then. I think I'm looking at just... I was looking at... I was just looking at their lineup, I guess. Our brews. Where do you see the tap room? Oh, and I'm stupid. Yeah, I would like to go and try it. I mean, go there and try some of their beers. The place looks pretty cool. And, maybe we could talk to them about how they do this. That would be fun.
Yeah, so it says they also have guest...
they do have regular beer and cider there.
Yeah.
They have Hidden Hands Peppermint Mocha Latte Stout.
What?
They got Hot Butcher there, Noon Whistle, Revolution, Hidden Hand, Twin Full Cider, 2 of them. Then they got some wine stuff and some soders. They got some soders there.
All right.
Yeah, they got a chocolate cherry stout on tap. They have an Oktoberfest. They have the Donut Kill My Vibe, a Cali Pale Ale, Grapefruit Pale Ale. But anyways, yeah, there's
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff there. So,
I mean, that's like a dry January dream.
Yeah, maybe we should go.
I mean, if you like hanging out in a bar, like you want the bar vibe, like...
Yeah, and just hanging out and having drinks. I mean, this would be the place to go. The more I'm drinking this, the more I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't get that malty sweetness they're talking about. I know we just finished the hop tea episode, but that there's no sweet. There's nothing there that should change my palate that I couldn't taste sweetness here.
Agreed.
It's not like there was no sweetness to any of those hop teas.
Yeah.
We ended on a black tea hop tea that didn't have anything but really black tea to it. So if anything, malty sweetness should be like jumping in my face right now, but it's not, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then I mean, I'm missing it because it says it should be there, but otherwise, like if it, and I know what like a double IPA should have, but for what it is, man, I like it.
This drinks to me like a regular IPA that has a nice hoppiness to it.
Yeah.
That is not meant to be super sweet, but on the drier end, which is still like, I am happy with this. It's tasty. I'm looking forward to drinking another one. It's good. I could have a couple of these.
This reminds me, like, not in similar taste or anything, but like the experience of when we first had just the haze.
Yes.
When I had that, I was like blown away that a non-alcoholic beer could taste that good. This would fall in that category. If I would have had this before, like just the haze, I would have been like, okay, we're going in the right direction. This is actually really tasty. So it's kind of that same experience for me where it just kind of brings it back to like, yeah, there's some really good non-alcoholic beers out there.
I don't remember when I bought that. The last time I bought the Just the Haze, it might have been last dry January. Mm-hmm. I still have one can left.
Ooh.
Want to see the
I
show?
wonder how that is.
I might open it up this week and check it out, or maybe I'll bring it in. And it's not to like bash it at all. I'm just interested. I just never got around to it until finally I was like, I was going to make it a mystery beer for us when we were going to do a mystery beer last year. But we never did that episode. I was going to sneak it in there to see if you guys could figure out what it was.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, but now it's just been there. I think it's been about a year. It'd be interesting to see how it turns out, like how long.
It fermented, and now it's
actual alcohol.
It's like 5%.
Whoa, cool. Cold fermentation. This is great. I just add yeast to it. I'm like, this is great. So that'll be interesting. But this is good. I like it. Brandon, how many... there's a little loud, what is it, megaphone on there. How many megaphones are you going to give this one?
I'm going to go 4.3.
4.3. I'm with you. I'm about 4.3, 4.2, somewhere around there. If you're looking for a double IPA non-alcoholic substitution, I wouldn't say this is it. I think that's a really tough
That's a tough thing to do. Yeah.
But with that being said, this is a really good non-alcoholic beer that has really good hoppiness to it, and it drinks like a beer too. You know what I mean? Like we've been drinking those hop teas, and I've been drinking hop water and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm drinking a beer. Yeah. Like and I don't mean like heavy or anything. There's still 86 calories in this. It's drinking like a beer. Like you and I are both taking our time with it and everything. Like
the teas went down a lot quicker.
Yeah, those are easy to drink. This is like. It feels like I'm drinking a beer. Which
could be all the carbonation that I'm full with right now, too. But
true. But I think that also speaks to how well this is done and the fact that they've opened up an entire taproom facility based around non-alcoholic beers. You got to have a good product to be open like this.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm looking forward to trying their other things. And even if I just need to go down there, try some beers and maybe get some of those, like, I want to try their stouts. Like, I think the stouts have to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing, like, you did this so well, I would be shocked if their stouts weren't decent. But again, like, I think I told you before we started recording, like, I had heard, in one of the Facebook groups that, like, people were asking about dry January recommendations in the area, and Go Brewing was, like, the number one that people were, like, throwing out there, so...
Yeah, well done, Go Brewing.
We both took a sip at the same time.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, very, very tasty. I mean, the hoppiness it's just so consistent, and there are some like NA beers out there that have like when it's dry like this, I feel like you get this not cardboard, but like papery. This I don't know how to explain it, but there's a weird like aftertaste in some non-alcoholic beers.
I'd say cardboard for me.
Yeah, I'm not getting that here at all. I would like to have more sour NA beers because those are just delicious. I feel like that's such an easy, delicious route to go for NA beers. If you like sour beers, find some NA sour beers. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, man, I think that's it. Way to go, Go Brewing. You did it. And we look forward to trying more of your beers.
Indeed.
Brandon, love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Make sure you weren't taking a sip. We'll see everybody next week.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.